Today we're at Lowther School in Richmond, and we've got a workshop with Chris Collins, the Blue Pitted Gardener, and he's here to help children and all schools learn how to grow and understand about food and gardening.
One of the reasons I'm here today is down to ISS and Mark Davies who do school catering in schools, and basically we marry together on the pretext that I do gardening and they're very interested in school catering and food, so we married those two ideas together. So the school produces food and it ends up being cooked in the canteens which ISS are managing. So that was kind of the relationship was born, and since then it's grown and we've developed Green Fingers, and we hope to be out and about and be in as many schools as we can teaching the concept of seed to plate. What you do is, I've got a pencil, it doesn't really matter, is label and date. Label and date. You don't know how many people who sow loaded seed and haven't got a clue what it is because they forget to do that job. For the summer, beans, pumpkins, stuff like that, which are all tender. The earlier you can get them going in the season, the better crop you're going to have, and the healthier, the stronger the plant. There you go. So you see she's covering the seed right on this bit, can you see? Perfect, look at that. Horticulture's in the making. It'll be after my job in a few years.
Today at Lowther we've had the gardening event with Chris Collins, which has been very successful so far. We were pleased to sponsor funds to all of the schools in Richmond to help them with all of their growing projects, be it a greenhouse to plants or equipment or whatever. We're very keen for children to develop their educational skills in terms of the plants that they're growing. And where we can use those plants and the vegetables they're growing within the kitchen, and we can put it onto the counter and say, basically, this is what Class A have grown.
I mean, ISS have really helped our school meal provision. They've tried to give food a high profile, which as a school we've tried to do over the years. So I think kind of the way that sits together is good.
Well, in Richmond it's gone down ever so well. We promised to bring in fresh food cooked every day, which we did on day one from September 11. Our meal numbers have gone up purely because the food is cooked fresh every day. The children really seem to enjoy it, and we really strive to make sure that the food is healthy. It's based on the Silver Food for Life award that we won last year, which we're very pleased. We took a lot of work to get to it, and we're very pleased with the standard that we have to do.
Everything is fresh as possible, everything is sourced as locally as possible, which is really important. The kids seem to love it. I love cooking it because to me it's just what I cook at home, just on obviously a much larger scale. So yeah, no, it's great. Kids should be eating nice, fresh, healthy food, definitely.
I'll take a potato with cheese. Carrots.
Yeah, carrots.
Can you have it, sweetie? I love carrots.
I love it.
Have a little bit of roast veg as well. Nothing coming. Don't blame you, my lovely. Hello, my lovely.
They've understood what the school's ethos is about being friendly, about being open, about trying to enthuse people. And I think that's reflected in kind of the way that Sinead and her team work, but also kind of how lunchtimes run. It's a really nice time to be part of the school, you know, it's a really sociable time.
We're there to provide great food in ISS education, but that's just a part of what we're about. We want to get involved in everything that is associated with feeding children great food, but also to getting them to understand where that food comes from. So that's about the farm stories, the food stories, the provenance of the food, but also how to grow it themselves and get engaged with it. As well as cooking, we've got a cooking club here that's being run by the school, and we're engaging with that. And then of course there's the great school dinners, and we have about 300 children here in this site, and over 200 of them eat every day, and they enjoy school dinners, and we want that to be replicated to many schools that we provide catering services. And we know that not just the food, but everything about the school journey and the school food journey is important for the schools, and that's why we're doing what we do.